Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm going to be offering my brief commentary right after this quick clip. Peace.
What?
Stop.
He's not counting. He's skimming through the money. I've traveled with hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've been traveling with so much money. This never happened.
3 or 4 times.
Exactly. So this never happened. Why are y'all pulling me over? This probably $10,000. This not even no money.
It's best to stop.
I got over 200,000 flight miles. My flight leave at 2:20. Y'all about to have me miss my flight because you counting. That's not no money, sir. I travel with hundreds of thousands of dollars all the time. This never happened. Nobody never had to count my money before. Why are you counting my money? If I say it's this amount of money, XYZ, they let me go through the airport. Nobody's never counted my money before. You're gonna make me miss my flight. Am I gonna get some credentials for this? You're not even counting. How are you counting money and the rubber band still on it? You're not skimming through it. You just skimming through it. You're not counting it.
Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. So we just seen the situation with our young brother rapper out of the Chi-Town, Herbo, who was on his way to a flight. He had 10 racks, $10,000 on him, and a TSA worker pulled them to the side, and of course they are in the midst of not getting paid themselves for their work. I can absolutely understand why that would be just frustrating to even have to go and work and you're not getting paid, right? It's kind of like what our ancestors went through to some degree, you know, except for they are not under the brutality that was inflicted on our people. But nobody wants to work for free. And a lot of the TSA workers are contemplating whether they should strike or not. So the encounter with our brother Herbo was very unpleasant, and our brother was detained, and Herbo recorded the episode. In the video, he's visibly upset with the agent, thumbing through, probing through his capital. One advice I would give to Mr. Herbo is to make sure you get the person's face, or to my brothers and sisters out there, make sure you get the agent's face that you're dealing with. It didn't really look like you got, even though they're in the airport, it's cameras everywhere. Just make sure because you don't know the area that they pulled them to. They might know where the cameras are, right? So you want to make sure you're recording the face of the person that you're dealing with. And I'll just always say, always be respectful. And you can be firm, but also respectful at the same time. You know, never be disrespectful or unruly. Let them know, hey, I'm pressed for time. I'm trying to catch a flight. You know, hey, do I possibly need to get my attorney on the phone? Understand that they are not getting paid. So, you know, that's a situation that could have turned out very, very bad. Per the report, it doesn't show whether Herbo caught his flight or not. Understand that any situation can be worked out if we approach the situation properly. You know what I'm saying? So, but just so you all know, if you're in the US on a domestic flight, there is no amount of money that you can carry in cash from what I have read. Now, our brother Herbo, he was right. He was correct in this case that TSA had no business pulling them over to the side. Now, when you fly internationally, they do that. But domestically, from what I've read, there is no limit to the amount of capital that you can carry. So That's the only critique. I know that Herbo, he had a valid reason to be upset, you know, and you'll never know those guys' motives for pulling him over to the side. They might have tried to stiff him for a couple of hundred or something because of what they going through. You'll just never know the mindset of who you're dealing with. So that's why I said always be respectful, be firm though. Let them know, hey, I got a flight to catch. Hey, do I need to get my attorney on the phone? You know, just kind of prick at them a little bit. Let them know they not dealing with an ignorant person. But all that emotional hollering and screaming, and that's a lot of times that ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's just gonna delay you on your journey, brothers and sisters. So let us keep our composure with dealing with people. Let us have understanding for people. Understand what's going on at the airports, that we're dealing with people that's not getting paid themselves. And that's why I say that could have turned into an ugly situation. A very ugly situation if Herbo got the wrong person who pulled them over to the side, detained them, and they just as frustrated as he is. He trying to get to the flight. They ain't getting paid. Excuse me, my audio just went out. But you know, we gotta understand throughout our daily journey, we're gonna run into situations that our brother Herbo experienced. And it's really about the mind frame that we have. No matter what's going on, say if you gotta catch a flight, this person finna make you miss your flight. How do we keep the proper mindset and not allow frustration and anger to override or overtake us, and still be stern and respectful to people at the same time? You know, I heard one sister say sometimes life is gonna give you lemons, but you gotta make lemonade out of it, right? You gotta turn tragedy into triumph. A situation that somebody might have desired to be not a good outcome for you, you have to make it a experience that is something that's memorable, right? So it's all about how we handle situations in our life, is whether we gain from it or we lose from it. You know, I heard one quote. It said, expectation is the mother of all frustration. So I was expecting to be at my gate at this time. I was expecting to be in my terminal, right? Chilling, right? But I got detained. How do I handle that situation? And that's why I said, if we're ever faced with that situation, you can still be respectful and stern. It's all about our wordplay, our posture, our demeanor. People feed off your energy, right? So once again, like I said, if I was in that scenario and they detained me, I would just be like, hey, I'm trying to catch my flight. Sir, ma'am, still be respectful. Do I perhaps need to get an attorney on the phone, right? Would you like to, do I need to let you all speak with my attorney? Let them know you have representation, right? Let them know, you know, because when you say you have representation, they know they're not dealing with a ignorant person. And always be respectful, you know, even when people are being disrespectful to you. And you'll be surprised that once you outdo somebody in the respect game, then oftentimes it'll make them feel so bad that it's like respect. It's something about being overly respectful to a person, man, that sometimes it'll eat at their core. And you know, maybe they're having a bad day or they're going through something, and then you will notice that you turned the negative situation into a positive situation. And there's another quote I heard. It says, success is not built on success, it's built on failure. It's built on frustration. Sometimes it's built on catastrophe, right? So this was a potential catastrophic frustrating situation that I think that we all can learn from if we observe it properly. So that's just a few hints and tips for the day. Remember that expectation is the mother of all frustration. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing off. Peace.